Welcome back to day 81 of 365, where I upload a video every single day just talking to you fellas. Talking, listening, just getting the words out there. I think that's what I've been doing this whole time. I've just been getting the words out there. I'm a very isolated, closed-off person, and that's not to say that I don't have the people around me to support me, but I was that independent son who didn't talk to the parents or the sister or anything like that. I was that independent friend who sort of just dealt with this shit. I don't know. I'm a closed off fella. So it's interesting. I know. It's an interesting experiment. So self-experiment. See, talking, I suppose. I don't know. I've got my guitar here. I just can't see it. I don't know why, but every time nowadays the camera is so zoomed in. It's always at 200. Which is super zoomed in. I can zoom it all the way out. Whoa, I don't know if you guys have seen this much of an angle before. Yeah, I probably should play the guitar. I really don't know what it sounds like for you guys. But so it's really distracting for me because I can't speak and play at the same time, and if it's in my hands, I want to play. Yeah, I'll play you guys a song. How about that? I don't know. Some of you guys might know this song. It's a Stick Finger song. Man. I'm gonna keep playing. Okay, I should stop because I'll keep playing. I also don't know what it sounds like. It could sound like absolute dog shit, just cutting out over and over again. But I guess that's for you to know and for me to find out, huh? Learn an instrument, fellas. It's so easy. Like guitar, for example, I'm going to give you a small lesson, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, well, you can't see necessarily, so I'm going to use this little black thing. If you put 2 fingers, you just need 2 fingers, these 2 fingers. If you put them here, you can't see. Second fret, 5th string, and 2nd fret, 4th string, you have yourself an E chord. Sweet. If you bring that shape, that E chord, those 2 fingers, right? If you bring them literally down a string each, you have an A. Well, it's not exactly an A. It's like, I'm just gonna call it A, all right? And then if you just play those. This guitar stuff's easy, fellas. Obviously, I was a little bit more advanced, but it's good. It's easy. Anyway, day 81. What the fuck should we talk about? My apologies for the French, but I'm Australian, so you know, um, sometimes. So you can sort of channel the bogan. So we call it bogans. Like Americans would call them rednecks. We call them bogans. And you just channel that shit. Like, fucking oath, Donny, mate. Get a fuck a couple VBs and Winnie Blues. Sunday morning. There's two types of bogans. There's the type that talk like that. They've been obviously smoking cigarettes for 100 years. But then you got like the higher pitch version. They're just like, what are you talking about, Donny? Oh, he's fucked, eh? He's got Down syndrome or something. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Australia is full of the big Les show motherfuckers. Yeah, what should we talk about? I don't really know. How have we been? How have I been? How about that? A little update on the fella Cody himself. How have I been? Whoa, that's interesting. I'm going to change. So yes, how am I? But I'm going to talk about it in an interesting way, perhaps. Whoa, these are interesting hypotheticals. I essentially said, because I've been using the same hypothetical chat for the same all the same time, and I said make some about how are you really? Because how am I really? I want to probe the brain a little bit. The mirror reflection hypothetical. If you looked into a mirror that showed not your face but how you truly feel inside, what do you think you'd see? Would you be comfortable showing that reflection to others? Whoa. What do I think I'd see? If there was a mirror that showed what I felt inside? I think guilt right now, to be honest. Guilt, maybe a little bit of shame. Nerves. Because I don't want to fuck this shit up, fellas. Yesterday I talked about don't shit where you eat. And I'm treading very carefully along the lines of shitting where I eat. Biting the hand that feeds me, you know. And I feel guilty about it, I think, for now. I would not be comfortable showing it to others either. That true reflection. What is going on? I don't want to show it to others. Not yet. I need to figure it out, the process, and figure out what I am doing and figure out how to not fuck this shit up with my friends. The honesty serum dilemma. If everyone in your life could hear your true thoughts and feelings for one day, everything you've hidden, downplayed, or masked, would it bring you closer to people, push them away? I think it bring it closer to people because I don't really have many evil thoughts. Like, evil thoughts. I don't really have those. Like, I feel like I'm actually quite a decent human. So I feel like it'd bring people closer to me. The trait of burden hypothetical. If you could hand over your deepest emotional burden to someone else for 1 week, but in return you had to carry theirs, would you do it? Probably not, to be honest. I think it'd be much too much weight to bear to take over all that. So no, I wouldn't do it. The emotional reset dilemma. If you could reset your emotional state to feel nothing, no sadness, no anger, but also no love or joy, would you take the reset or keep your current emotional range even with the pain? Absolutely, bro. Yeah. I would take this emotional range over anything. So, obviously, life's been funny to me, right? Pretty lately. And I'm doing really well. I'm doing better than I was in the relationship. I'm doing great, in fact. Having fun, just living life, just going to work, enjoying my job, making friends, you know, coming home, have fun, playing video games with my boys, doing what I need to do, going to the gym, eating good food. Like, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm good, fellas. I'm feeling good. I just feel obviously a little bit guilty about the other stuff, shitting where I eat. The one honest answer, hypothetical, if you could ask the universe one question about yourself and receive an honest answer, but you'd have to live with the knowledge forever, would you ask? Yeah, I would. It asked me if I want to unpack any. I want to unpack 5. Because I just want to know what it's sort of meaning. Because, like, I've found a lot with a lot of the ChatGPT created hypotheticals, or potentially stolen hypotheticals, because, you know, AI and whatnot, and the fact we won't talk about that stuff. Let's unpack the one honest answer. If you could ask the universe one question about yourself and get a completely honest answer, no sugarcoating, no ambiguity, would you ask? Would you want to know how others truly see you? If your biggest fear will come true, whether you've already met the love of your life? If the answer was painful or not what you hoped for, do you think you can handle knowing the truth? Yes. And if the answer was comforting, like you'll find happiness or success, do you think it would change how you live? That's the thing. I don't want to know the fate, because then you start trying to change things to work towards that fate or get away from it. And that is not how you should live your life. Live your life in the moment. Feel your shit. Experience fun. Experience joy. Experience that sadness. Feel it for real. And then go about your other shit, right? What question would I ask? I'd ask, am I a good person? That's what I would ask. Well, since I only get one question, I'd actually extend it a little bit. Am I a good person? And if not, what can I do to change to be better? That's what I would ask. I'm just typing in because ChatGPT asked what question I'd ask. Let's read. That's a heavy but honest question, and honestly, it shows a lot about your character that you'd even ask it. Most people are too afraid to face that kind of truth. If the universe came back with, yes, you're a good person, would you feel at peace, or would you still wonder if you could be better? I would still wonder if I could be better, because you can be a good person, but you can be, like, we should always strive to be better. We should always strive to do the next thing better. Like, generationally, I feel, the parents want the world to be better for the kids. Those kids will grow up and be those parents who will want the world to be better for those kids. I take that and I apply it to, like, just everyday life. Better, better, better. Let's grow, fellas. And if the universe said no, but gave you a clear path to becoming better, like maybe it's about setting stronger boundaries, being more honest with yourself, or forgiving someone, do you feel relieved to have a roadmap, or weigh it down knowing you weren't already there? Well, that's a dumb question. Yeah, I think everyone would be relieved to have a roadmap on how to be a better person. But the problem with life is there is no blueprint. There is no roadmap. There is no plan. We just have to live it and go through it and make choices, make mistakes, fuck up, learn, be better, and just continue to live through what we want. I spoke about it in a let's see. I think keep choosing the best move for you, and you have no obligation to be the person you were 5 minutes ago, because I kind of forgot what I was talking about. But just being better. It's kind of wild because just the act of asking this question already says something about you. You care about being a good person. That means you're probably already closer than you think. Fist bump emoji. The different variations of ChatGPT are funny. I don't know if you guys have ever used it, but like, I've asked it about a bunch of stuff. And the different variations that we get of it are really funny. Anyway, I'll probably leave it there, guys. I think I'm good. I hope you guys are as well. Just keep striving to be better. I know it's that. Well, I was gonna say I know it's a grind, but is it really that hard to just try? I will never understand a motherfucker that won't try. Like, I get it. You don't want to be embarrassed by failing. But you miss those shots that you don't take. And I'm guilty. I know I'm guilty. But I continue to try and push myself into the better position, Then I'm gonna start streaming on this channel again. I kind of want to do that. I mean, I've got 57 subscribers. I've got another channel that I've had for years, and I've only got 50 subscribers. So the fact that this one in 80 days has gotten more than my other one It's like, fuck. It's funny, you know. Thanks for the support, guys. Like, seriously. Logan OG, Best of Stuff Media, legends of the Cody arc. And if you want to become a legend as well, just start commenting, start spreading, giving me your thoughts. Like, say something. That's all I ask. Say something. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. It's the weekend. It's currently Saturday, 22nd of the 3rd, 2025, 10:42 in the morning. Have a good weekend. Be productive. I'm gonna fuck myself here, but see up here, I'm up on this wall here. That's where my bed is. You can see the guitar and like shit in the bed. Hey, there's another webcam there. Hey webcam. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm putting my guitars in that wall. It's gonna be done by tomorrow. And if in day 82 I do not have those guitars on the wall, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups in one sitting right there. Okay. Thanks, fellas. Have a good day. Be productive and make good decisions. Yeah. Peace. Be a good person.